everyone, and welcome to Kats Creations Live on a Friday night, where tonight we are finishing up all of the Christmas designs for 2020. So this will be the final Christmas design, and then we're going to move into winter, then Valentine's Day, then St. Patrick's Day, then Easter. I've got to look and see if Easter comes before some other holidays. It just depends on when Easter falls. Is it March or April? Who knows? Anyway, welcome. So if you're a first-time viewer tonight, I'd like to welcome you. Let us know that you're a first-time viewer, and also let us know where you're from. A lot of times connections are made here with other crafters, and a lot of times you find out that they're like in, neighboring cities or sometimes in the same city. So it's a good place to make connections. So let us know where you're from so we can try to plug you in with someone. If you like this design and want to wait till you get all the materials in so that you don't forget like the instructions and how to put it all together, just click the share button. It'll automatically share it to your Facebook page. So much easier to find probably on your page than mine. If you want to be notified when we go live, it's a two-step process. You have to click the like and the follow button. And then once you do that, you're going to hit the three little buttons in the upper right-hand corner, and it will turn on notifications. So you're going to want to make sure that you click not just the highlighted ones, but all notifications. That way when we go live, you get notified and not whatever Facebook decides is a highlight. So that thing. Okay, YouTube subscribers. This is a Facebook Live. Oh, wow, that's weird. Trying to find the date. Friday, December 4th of the year 2020. So if you're catching this at any time after 5 o'clock Pacific time tonight, it's a replay. So for Facebook or for YouTube subscribers, you can go ahead and comment to any questions you might have about this design, and I go through them daily and I'll reply back as often as I can. If you want to be notified when we go live, you're going to want to hit the bell in the upper right-hand corner on your screen. It's over here. And then that allows you to subscribe to my channel and be notified when we upload new videos. And I think that's it. I have to have a list. I forget now. Okay. Do we have people joining us as I'm fluffing?
Need to look at the comments, I hope.
Okay, so this is a 24-inch evergreen base. This is what we're going to use as our base tonight. We're not making an evergreen, but we're using it as a base. So Steve's going to go ahead and read your comments, and I'm going to be fluffing. And go ahead.
They're starting to come in. So I've got Judy. She said hello. Hi Judy. Hi Carol.
I don't even know my
Creations by Julie. She says, hey Carmen, we are neighbors. I'm south of you in West Columbia. Hi, Judy. And comments are still a little new.
Okay. So I know I don't even have my tablet out here, and usually I have my tablet. I think my tablet's in there too. But I'll just keep going. So what you want to do is you want to take your evergreen wreath, because this is the generic way it comes to you from Hobby Lobby, which is where I've got this one. But you can pick these up at Michaels. I think Michaels has these for $5.99 about now, which is a really good price. I think Hobby Lobby's went up. Theirs is $11.99, but they've got 50% off. So roughly about $5, $6 for the evergreen. And we're going to be using this as our base. So a different design technique. So sometimes people have a ton of these and maybe they don't have work frame wreaths, or they don't have Dollar Tree, or I just ran out of everything and this is all I have. I'm going to show you how you can use this tonight to do really fun design. So instead of us incorporating evergreen picks into our design, we already have an evergreen base. So we're going to be using those as an enhancement.
That's the same.
Huh?
That.
I know. It's okay.
Hi, Susan. Hi, Karen. Hi, Bobby. Hi, Belinda. Hi, Debbie, Tony, Maria, Joan, Dania, and Norma.
So we just finished all our inside decor. Kind of. There's just like little nitpicky things that bug me, like, oh, that could use a bow. Let's put a bow on that.
Susan said I sold 6 wreaths and door hangers.
Nice.
Along with 3 custom orders this week. Boy, was I busy. That's awesome, Susan.
And you're going to, okay, so people in my private group and then people who are just getting started in wreath making this year, you will start to taper off. So it will start to slow down. So that's perfectly normal. For me, this is usually the time of the year, like if we plan vacation, we usually plan it for the last 2 weeks of the year, number one, because it's super slow. You'll start having people buy things like the spring and St. Patrick's Day, Valentine's Day stuff. So I know I pulled up my shop. I don't have hardly anything. I don't think I have one Valentine's Day wreath in there. So we need to start stocking the shop.
Mary said interested for something different. I wonder if that means like she's already done with Christmas and she wants to move into
Or this.
Valentine's Day or an evergreen, yeah.
Yeah.
Face
just
it, hey,
something different.
Face it, hey, Kat and Steve, been making a lot of evergreens this year and I've enjoyed making them this way.
Yay.
Hi Cindy, hi Sherry.
This is just going in conjunction. So if you guys saw my post earlier today, I did a snapshot because today we started doing the decor on the outside of our house. And this year we're going big because 2020 is just like pretty much devastated everyone in some way. So we're going big as a way of saying adieu 2020. See you later. We're not going to let you get us down for Christmas, especially here in California, because we've gotten probably the most severe lockdown, aside from the initial one we had in the spring. So basically everything's closed right now. So if you wanted to go shopping, good luck. Online is going to be the way to go. Yep. So, but we started doing outside decor decorating today, and I took a picture of the garage and I said, okay, what theme do you think we're going to go with this year? And we'll do a fun giveaway. So I do want to acknowledge Sandra Newsom was the first person to correctly identify we're doing candy cane. So it's actually Candy Cane Lane is what we're doing. And I'll share with you pictures tomorrow because really the only thing I had time to do today is the entire front door garland, which we've never done before. Yeah. And we went massive. Steve's like, okay, we're done. I'm like, no, we're like only halfway. We're going big.
Well, we put up the outside lights too.
Yeah.
A little late, but
this is different.
Yeah.
So it needs a wreath for the front door. So this is going to be the wreath for the front door. So, okay. When you're fluffing your evergreen, if you guys can see the way this looks, it looks like a blooming onion from Outback Steakhouse. So everything is up and out because we need this to hold our deco mesh that we're going to go ahead and put in. It's got to hold our sign. And like I said, it really is, although, still 24 inches. So probably when it was all smashed down, it probably looked like an 18-inch wreath, but this is now a full 24-inch piece. I'm going to take these and throw these. It's not too far. So we're taking, it's white with red foil because, and it's funny, we're going to pop a lot of red embellishments and ribbon. So we're going to lighten up the base, but I don't want to completely rid myself of all the evergreen. This is 20 inches. So we are going to ruffle this and we are going to put this on our evergreen base. So you're going to use it just like a work frame. So I am just taking this. Let's see.
So
let's
you
start with
haven't
the
shared any
inside.
pictures yet of the front door, huh?
No, I have not. Don't share pictures. Steve started sharing pictures of everything in the house, and I'm like, why'd you share
I
pictures?
didn't realize you were doing that giveaway.
I'm like, because I haven't shared with everyone what we're doing just yet. So we're going to make ruffles. So let me do this the way we normally do ruffles. So, and I know it's going to seem like we're toning this down, and that's okay, because remember, this is our base. This isn't going to be an evergreen wreath. It's just an evergreen wreath base. So, this is just something for you to use if this is all you have. So we're going to cover it.
Hi Ruth. Lynn said, can't wait to see the garland. Hi Brenda.
It looks so pretty.
Carol said, where did you get the mesh?
This mesh. Hold on a second. I had I just had the thing here.
Right here.
Yes. Let me look. Craft Outlet. So Craft Outlet is the one that had this. This would be super cute for Valentine's Day. See, I'm always thinking Valentine's Day. So I was looking for something that had more white with just a little bit of red.
Lynn said a wink. Keep showing pics, Steve. No, I'm not going to show any more pics.
Actually,
I got in trouble.
you didn't get in trouble.
Yeah, I'm in timeout.
You're not. Oh my God, how old are we?
I'm just kidding.
He's not in timeout. I was just like, I was gonna take you guys on a tour of the whole house, and it's like, he's already sharing pictures. I'm like, I was gonna take them on a tour. I was gonna put like Christmas music in the background. You have to be careful because everybody is like, unless you got music permission, you can't have that. So you gotta find something generic.
Oh, Crystal said I'm going to try my first Evergreen Wreath this weekend. Gail, I'm coming over. So she must be
Nice.
close to-
Doing, yeah,
Oh, that's her friend, yeah. Never mind.
he's getting there. So far, I'm doing, see, and I'm keeping my evergreen, like you're just using, pick 2 branches and you're just using those as ties. That's all we are doing. So I know I even called Gail because she was one of the first ones that I had seen that put together a nice one and still left plenty of the evergreen. But she had done 8 on the inside, and I'm gonna do the same standard 6, and then I'm gonna do the 12 on the outside if I can get that to go. So these are kind of leaning more to the inside.
Lynn said, oh, a Christmas tour. Yes.
Christmas tour.
Hi, Nancy.
What, the only room, we have decorated every room in this house except my craft room.
Closet.
Huh? Yeah,
craft
closet,
room.
closet is not a room. That's a space. So I did not decorate my craft room. But Christmas ribbon is getting packed up this weekend.
Sharon, yes, she did use the wood burning tool, and
Yes.
she wood burned the Deco mesh.
Yeah. Especially for outside. Oh, we finally threw away the science experiment. That was just, that wreath, we had done 2 wreaths, sprayed one with UV protectant spray and just left one. And what was it? December 1st, I think we threw them away. They were just self-disintegrating because they had been outside every day from January until December 1st. And those bad boys were ready to retire.
Yeah.
They just were ugly.
Joan asked, where did you get the different types of tree branches that Steve put in the Evergreen Wreath?
Joanne. Oh, not
Michaels
Joanne's.
and Hobby Lobby.
Michaels. Yeah, Michaels and Hobby Lobby, but right now Hobby Lobby is pretty much picked clean. But Michaels has really good greenery. So if you're not going to order it from an online source, get it from Michaels.
Yeah.
That's where I went. Because what did we do? Oh, we made our mantle garland and the brown bear wreath needed some additional picks to thicken up the evergreens. So we went over to Michael's because I pretty much used them on everything else. And Michael's had really good greenery. You were impressed.
Yeah, they had the white. Well, did they have the white pine? That's
No.
one thing they didn't have, is the white pine.
But
they
I
had
have
pretty
white
much
pine
everything.
picks left from Hobby Lobby.
Yeah.
Because I try to stock up on those when they first come in. But the white pine picks are the ones that are just like, it looks like
Yeah.
the end of a broom.
There you go.
And you get about 6 picks. But Michael's, yeah.
Susan asked, can you call ribbons and wreaths and stems and glitter all over Christmas decorations?
Yes, you could. You could. And I love Christmas. Like I said, Christmas is my favorite time of the year. But I mean, we've been doing Christmas since July, every so often. And then end of August, beginning of September, I think we kind of went pretty heavy.
Hi, Judy. Hi, Mary.
So it's time to put that stuff away and pull all the other stuff out. So I've cut these, like I said, to 20-inch pieces. And that uses up an entire 10-inch roll of Deco mesh by doing that. So I'm trying to wind up with an even number of Deco mesh pieces on the outside, and that just makes for when you go to put your bow or your ribbon embellishments in there, it makes it easy for doing the math to calculate exactly how much you're going to need. And I might come back in and add some pieces here and there because there's some sections where it's pretty big. Pretty big. I have like pretty big gaps. We want this up, but we don't want it completely gone. I'm trying to count. I'm trying to do the same standard as like what we would have done on a Dollar Tree wreath frame, 6 on the inside and 12 on the outside. We'll see if it makes it. It looks like it will. Maybe. Maybe. Any other questions?
I texted somebody. She said, what was it you used to burn the ends of your mesh? That's just your wood burning tool.
Wood burning tools.
Yeah.
I have 1, 2. This makes 5. Yeah, I think I will. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I can probably squeeze those in. Because the ones that I'm doing on the outside, they're kind of like to the top and to the side, and I'm putting them in between the ones at the top.
Hi, Kathy. She's a newbie from Woodville, Texas. Oh, I love that name.
Woodville.
Woodville.
Where's that close to, like a major city in Texas?
Susan said I spray painted a few evergreen bases, first by accident, but it looked awesome, or looked good. She
They
painted
do
gold.
look really good. Yeah,
Gold.
so if you need to do a white one, spray the whole thing white.
Yeah. Hi, Kathy. She says, sprinkled with love. Thank you for sharing.
Thank you. I keep knocking this jingle bell. It's driving me crazy. He'll just go sit over there. Go sit over
What's
there.
funny is the hour mark where you're going to get your Christmas music.
The what?
At the hour mark, we're going to get the Christmas music.
Oh, yeah. If we hit 6 o'clock, you'll hear the musical Christmas clock go on. It's a clock my daughter bought me a long time
geez,
ago
20 years ago?
from a,
Garage sale or something, huh? Wasn't it?
no, it was a antique store.
Oh, antique store.
She
okay.
found a snowman musical clock. So when
Mm-hmm.
people stay the night, they say it drives them crazy because they hear a new Christmas song because it plays 12.
I think it plays 12 different ones, yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know what the 6 o'clock hour will hold for us.
Mary, you can use any, believe it or not, type of just basic spray paint. Doesn't have to be expensive. It can be the cheap stuff, as long as it covers
And stays on.
and stays on.
This is so festive. Look at how pretty this is. I have another piece I can put in here. I'm looking for, I have like 2. I have 10. I'm trying to get to 12. So let me look. I can put one here. And I can put one here. Okay. I just have some spots that are, they could use some love. Let's just say that. Because you know that when we do it on a 14-inch frame, there's 2 on either side of the 14-inch. So. And congratulations to those of you who did really super well this year, despite it being a COVID year. I told you online sales were going to be huge. Because it's not gonna impact us at all. Because we don't have a brick and mortar store. We're not subject to people telling us to close down. Because we're just handmade. Okay. I have a piece right here.
Woodville, Texas, about 55 miles north of Beaumont, and about 55 miles to the south of Lufkin, Texas. I just looked you up on a map. Looks like though you're about an hour and a half northeast of Houston.
Oh, yeah, bigger cities.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay, so look, there is our evergreen base. And this is the stuff that I was telling you that I hate. The shedding of the evergreen. Those little pieces that wind up everywhere. Okay, so we are going to put our bow on. We're going to start making our bow. So let me just shift. This goes that way. Let me get all these. These are what my cats like to chew on. I don't know why. I think they think it's just greenery from the outside. Okay. So, with the magical Bodabra, these are all my ribbon picks. So, we are using, obviously, candy cane stripe, because you can't have a candy cane wreath without candy cane stripe. So 2.5 inch came from Sam's last year. This candy cane, which is candy cane like crisscrosses with green peppermints, this came from Michaels. Doesn't say what year. Sometimes they do. This one does not.
Oh, that's last year.
So we're gonna do these, and then we're doing this peppermint with the snow fur edge. This came from Craft Outlet. We're doing this type of candy cane, just different red and white. This is more of a satin, Craft Outlet. We're doing red lame, my favorite, Craft Outlet. And then a smaller candy cane in the 1.5 inch, also from, making sure, Sam's.
Hi, Teresa. Teresa said hi from Bland, Virginia. Karen said, wow, that's nice. Kat said, just about 2 hours to get to Houston. Trudy, what size did you use for the ruffles? You said 20
inches.
20 inch?
Yeah, because if you cut up a 20 inch piece or a 10 inch roll of Deco mesh in 20 inch pieces, should yield you 18 pieces exactly. I think I had, this is how much I had left by the time I finished. So there's just sometimes you kind of wind up short, and then sometimes you have a little bit extra, which was 4 inches. So, okay, we're gonna start with the candy cane to break up the white. So I'm gonna come in with a thicker red, and this is gonna be 10 inch tails. So we're gonna start and measure 10 inches right here, and we're gonna twist.
Thank you, Marion. She said sparkling from Napa, California. That's a beautiful place.
So when you're using the Bodabra, it's always gonna be twist. So you start right side, and then you twist, and then you wind up with the wrong side. And then these are going to be 5.5 inch loops, because we're going big, a little bit big, not too much big. So there's 5.5. We'll do 5.5 this way, twist, and just push it in. And you'll see me constantly bringing this back to this 10 inch line. What I do is I take the, whatchamacallit, the opening, and I line this up on the 10 inch line. So when I'm standing here looking at it, it's centered on that line. And then when I go and I pull my ribbon out on the cutting mat, I can see where, 5.5 inches is. And then same thing, I can see where 10 inch tails would be. And then we're gonna dovetail them, which is strictly taking the wired edges, bringing them together, and then depending upon how deep you want your V is gonna determine where along the folded edge you line up your scissors. And you're always aiming for the end wire part. So right where your wired ribbon ends, and then that gives you really pretty dovetail, V-tail.
Yep. Hi, Geraldine. Hi, Michelle. Nancy said, I love watching your cats making an entrance and an exit in your videos.
Oh,
They do.
I haven't done that for a while.
I think somebody did earlier. Yeah.
Today?
I think somebody jumped up earlier.
Here? Behind?
you, yeah.
Oh, yeah. They're in and out. There's neighborhood cats that go through, and that's like the whole backyard. So they always hang out in our backyard.
And Cindy, the wood burning tool, you can go get a glass tempered cutting board from Walmart. We got it from Walmart. It was like 12 inches by 18.
I put it away.
And it wasn't that much. It was like $8 or $10.
What?
The glass cutting board.
It was like $6.97.
Yeah. It's got a texture on one side, but the other side is completely smooth, and that's the side you cut on.
So the reason why we like the glass is when you lay it on top of the cutting mat, you can still see all of your lines and measurements.
Right.
So, and you don't have to use a cutting mat. You can use a cookie sheet. You can use, you know, whatever. Some people just use a ruler.
But the mat's good, like you said, because you can see the lines.
Yeah. So the tails on this one are 9.5-inch tails and 5-inch loops. So, see, always bringing it back. Just making sure everything measures up. And then trying to 9.5. Okay. This is where I wish I had my cart. I didn't bring my cart out today. Because
Hi, Sandra.
I'll go with these.
Julie said a lot of gals close to Houston tonight.
I know, right?
Yeah, Ken said hi from Houston. Glad y'all are feeling better. Thank you.
Okay, so this one's gonna go on the outside. So, and normally I do this just to kind of help make determinations and where I want things to go.
Denise, you can find a Bodabra, Walmart, Michaels, Hobby Lobby. If you have nothing close by, you can even order on Amazon.
And I think
Hobby Lobby is probably the best because you can use a 50% off coupon when it goes on sale.
40%.
40%.
They're never on sale, but you can use a 40% off coupon on it.
Yeah.
So this one's gonna be a 9-inch tail. So I've just kind of like lightly lined up where I want the next ribbons to go. This one's gonna be a 4.5-inch loop.
Wow, there's a Sharon Wilkins watching from Houston area as well.
Nice. See?
A lot of you gals from Houston need to hook up and start your own little crafting group.
Right? Never know. One might be moving there. You just never know.
Lori said hello from North Logan, Utah.
See? We've talked about moving to where? Idaho, Montana,
Yeah.
Tennessee, Texas,
Yep.
Utah, not Colorado. I'm trying to think of where else we have toyed with the notion. I think I wanted those like that. Yes. Okay. So I'm trying to decide. So this one's just gonna get one big bow.
Jamie said, I tried making the peppermint wreath with a twist last night. I can't get the back parts to lay right.
You mean these pieces right here?
Let me zoom out.
So are you referring to these pieces here, like the little ends? Is that what you're thinking? You know, what you're the ends?
Yeah.
Okay, 8.5. This is an 8.5-inch tail, and this is a 4.5-inch loop as well. So this and the furries are the same, so I don't have to measure them. I just have to put my finger inside the loop and just pull. And then just make sure my tails measure.
So are you going to give away your secret?
My secret.
What do you use to get them to lay right?
No, they already know. We did that on a public live. Use a staple gun.
Use a stapler.
Use a staple gun. Don't
Not a
overthink
staple
the
gun, just a
process.
stapler.
Yeah, not a staple gun. Right. Just take a regular stapler and take your ends and tuck them in here.
Yeah.
Staple. Go down here and take the two white ones.
Oh, so
Staple.
Lori, the one that just moved to that Texas, they moved from California.
See? Everyone's leaving California.
Yeah.
California's crazy.
Yeah, Lori said quality of life is so much better. We are seriously thinking about moving soon.
It's just a matter of where. Where?
Yep.
So red lame, this will be 8 inches. Yeah, there's so many things that I think we overthink the process on. Like when I would do the rose wreaths, and we'll be doing that in the spring. Teach you how to make the rose with the Unique and the Creek boards. So get those at Michaels because they're on clearance for like $4.97.
Anne's got a good question for you.
Okay.
What's the difference between this bow maker and the easy bow maker?
I can use this for so much more. So this was the first bow maker I learned on because when I first started, everything was about money, right? You've got to watch your expenses quite a bit. So with this being, I think I paid, look, it's still in my original box, but you can see how sad my box is. $15.99 and I got it 40% off. So, and at the time, I think they had the easy bow maker, but for some reason I just didn't like, because it's open all the time. There's no tension point that actually would hold anything.
The
so
two
like,
sticks, yeah.
Yeah, just the 2 sticks. And so you're constantly, you know, like putting your loops in. This one, because it has a tension point, I could use this to hold my curls all the way down to the bottom. I use it for my angel tree toppers. What else do we use this for?
All sorts.
Just anytime I need an extra pair of hands, like if I need something to do this, I can use the bow dabber for it. So that's just it for me. The easy bow maker, okay, here's my pro and con. Storage. This, really small, fits in the little box. Can slide in, little T-shape. The easy bow maker, once you put the sticks in, it stays however
It's
long
12
it is.
inches long or 16 inches long or something like that, yeah.
Yeah, so
It's got the measurements on it, but
it's
you
just
don't really need it, yeah.
storage space.
Right.
It's just all about storage. And for me, it's too big and bulky. It's why I don't have a mesh roller. I bought the easy bow maker just to do it and show people how to make it. But after I bought it, I was like, this is a pain to store. You know, I guess you could put a peg and hang it. But again, for us, space for crafting is huge premium.
So it all just depends on what you learn on. You know, a lot of gals
Or what you like.
learned on the easy bow maker, so that's what they like.
Yeah.
Yeah. We think the bow dabber, though, is the easiest.
Well, it's what we both learned on. So this one was 8-inch tails, 4-inch loops. And then this one that I'm doing is going to be 7.5-inch tails with 3.5-inch loops. And this will finish this bow.
And then, I'm sorry, I didn't answer one of the gals. She asked if you used a smaller, like an 8-inch frame, what size would you cut the deco mesh to? Well, I want it to be really small. It'd have to be like 10 inches, if that.
Like when I did...
You'd almost have to go down to 5.5 inch, huh?
Okay, let me finish my thought.
Sorry.
Because otherwise the thought thing will literally leave the train station. Like when I did the 18-inch ones today, I did an 18-inch evergreens for my they're like lanterns or lights on either side of the garage. I used 5.5-inch mesh because I didn't want the deco mesh to become so prominent, but I needed it more of a flat base. So I would probably start, like Steve says, with the 5.5-inch and just cut a couple pieces and put it in there and then see, is it providing you the coverage that you'd like? And if it is, then you basically just set the standard for, you know, where you need all your other pieces to fall. If you don't like it, then you've only cut one piece. You know, is it, the question you asked on the 8-inch, is it an 8-inch evergreen or just an 8-inch regular wire wreath frame? Because then I'm trying to think. It all depends on what the look you're going for. Yeah. If you want full and fluffy or flat and not fluffy, let me get rid of these pins because they always wind up on our floor. Okay, so pipe cleaner. Let's do red. It's easier for me to find if I need to change. So I'm gonna lift everything. All the bow dabber does, and see what I'm saying is here, it holds things.
There's a tension spring.
So yeah, all the way down. I don't have that on the easy bow maker, and that's the thing I don't like. If I'm using it just for bows, sure. It's great, it's the same, pretty much. So we're gonna give it a couple good twists because we have some really high winds out here. So that's why we have to anchor all of our Christmas decor, because we have 65 to 70 mile an hour desert winds. So we want to make sure it all stays in place. Okay, so you guys have seen my weird cutting board. This is 18 by 24 inch if you're new. I got this from Bed Bath & Beyond, but save yourself the money. I think this was $40 at Bed Bath & Beyond. Go to Home Depot or Lowe's, and they come pre-cut 1 inch pieces, 24 by 24, so it'll be a little bit longer, wider, but it'll give you a flat elevated surface that you can actually put a hook into. So I have a cup hook or a C hook that you can get from Walmart, Home Depot, Lowe's, Target, whatever, for hanging hooks. And then I have a little nail here in the event that we want to do it with the Pro Bow and we use the floral wire. Then we have a way of keeping it from moving. Here, with the fact that I use the pipe cleaner, I'm just going to attach it to my little C hook, and it'll look just like that. So I just hook it on there. So it just keeps, the only thing my bow is gonna do is move side to side, which I'm okay with. So you're going to take, and all you're gonna be doing is separating. So you have a loop and a tail. So that's all you're doing is separating those. Here, same thing. We have a tail, and then we're going over here with a loop. So that when you're standing and looking over your bow, because it's kind of weird to see it, here's like the stack, you have your loops, you know, diagonal from each other, and then the tails. And then as you go down, you're going to go, because we did tails here, we're gonna move our tail over here. And then we're gonna put our loop.
She said it's just a wireframe, 8-inch wireframe.
Okay. Just start off with one piece of 10-inch mesh and then wire that in and see, does it provide you the type of look and coverage that you're looking for. Even cut 3 pieces. In my private group, I teach you how to save materials by doing it's called a mock-up. So you basically do a small little section and determine, is that going to provide the coverage, the look you want? If it is, then it sets the formula for everything else that you need to cut. Okay, so.
Carol said I have trouble with the pipe cleaner breaking. Is the pipe cleaner too thin?
Probably
because you've never had one break.
No, I've never had a pipe cleaner break. I've had floral wire snap.
Yeah.
So now I'm going back over to the other side. So what you've done in a sense is you have your loops. So we have candy cane and then the candy, and then you have your candy cane. So it's like alternating. Here's the candy cane tail. We have the same 2 loops. We have the same 2 tails. So it's like alternating the look all the way around. And then here, we're gonna do the same thing. We're gonna follow the candy cane pattern, the same like we did. And all you're doing initially here is separating the 2 sides. So, same thing, following the same exact pattern. I don't get to the fluff part until I separate everything. I'm just unstacking everything right now. And if you want a different, like, oh, I don't like how this is stacking up, I'd rather have the red be on this side, then change it. Do the red on whatever side you want. Just make sure that what you do on this side, you do the opposite on the other side, so your bows will wind up looking correct. So there's that. Oop, I think I have these on the wrong sides. This goes under. But wait a second, you're supposed to go here, and you're supposed to go here. Okay, see, and I can give a really good tug on these, because you saw how I'm twisting my bundle. So now I can really pull my ribbons around and open all of the loops. If you want to put the arcs back in your tails, just pretend your fingers are scissors, and that's all you have to do is just run your fingers down both sides. This one's a little harder because they're wider. Go over here. Open this up. Okay. Trying to get them all to stay where I want them to stay. There we go. And then there's the bow. Got it?
Yep.
Okay. So you're gonna pop this off, and generally what I'm doing while I'm fluffing my bow is I'm looking, where is an empty side? Meaning, where can I put a sign that I'm not going to, like, you can't put it here because you're gonna have all the tails hanging over it. So when you're trying to decide, figure out where's gonna be a good placement. Maybe your tails frame the edges, which is what I'm going for. So, oops. I'm gonna lift this up, pop it off. And then this is nice because it just stores next to your fridge. And you're done. Okay. So we are going to put our sign right smack in the middle. So I need to bring my bow in. This one might be challenging because it's a little thicker to get to the frame. Mm-hmm. So I'm trying to find my frame because you have the evergreen. It's different than...
Judy said, Kat, thank you for your videos. I have sold 3 wreaths in 2 weeks with your help showing us how to make beautiful wreaths and other crafts.
Oh, nice, Judy.
One before it was finished. That's awesome.
That's, I mean, yeah.
Julie said, very pretty bow.
Okay,
Lynn asked that.
There it goes. Hold on.
Carol, yeah, you don't. Yeah, use Hobby Lobby pipe cleaners. Those are the sturdiest. You don't want to use Dollar Tree ones, or they're too thin.
Those
they
are
break.
Too thin. Yeah. So we know that these 2 pieces are gonna frame our signs. So I'm just gonna get everything else to lay down where it should. Remember, this one's big and floofy. So it looks kind of funny, like when I do it and I'm looking at it from the front, but you gotta get your sign on there. So, sign, craft outlet. I think they're like $4 if you get the MDF. Even the metal ones, when they had them, I think were like $3.95 as well. The thing I like about using the MDF is you can use the staple gun to the sign. If you have the metal, you can use the metal hole punch to go ahead and put everything in. I am going to just use my pipe cleaners. I'm trying to think how I wanted to use these because they're almost, we'll try this. Because I was going to say, even when I was doing my bow, because it's so full and so thick, you almost need an extension piece on it. Mm. But this should be fine. There's people say if you want to add a little touch of glue just to make sure your staples don't come out, there's definitely no harm in that. I've never had my staples come loose because I catch them beforehand. So this is 1/4 inch staples, and by using that size, I don't have my staples come through my sign. Right. So I just usually twist them so that they don't slide out from underneath. And we'll just make sure we're consistent.
Sharon, yeah, this will be posted in the main group, so you can always go back and watch this. And then, hi Sharon, the other Sharon.
Okay.
Hey guys, I'm a little late.
So I'm gonna go ahead and situate my sign inside. Trying to figure out where I want it to wind up. They're always funny. I always see Stevie's always like, what are you doing? Just looking at what I'm doing. And I've already hit my frame.
Judy, yeah, she'll discuss that in a little bit. She does have a private group where she teaches more in-depth craft making and wreath making. Yeah.
And in January, we're starting all over again. So we start with the basics and we cover everything. We will cover color theory and the different types of base methods. I will get you a starter list of, you know, if you're just starting off and you decide, hey, this is fun, I like this, I want to turn it into a business. The private group also includes the business classes. So everything from, here's what you need to know before you decide to go into business. You know, things you're going to want to have handy, things you're going to want to think about before you just go and go, oh, I just opened up my Facebook business page and I have everything ready to go. And it's like, because I did that. It's taking all the stuff that I did back in 2017 when I was just a gung-ho person, like, oh, I have to hurry up and get my business name and get my business cards because I'm doing a craft fair. So many mistakes I made that I wish that I could go back and do. So things that now I'm walking people through and saying, okay, do the homework, do this, and then decide on a name. You know, because like Facebook will allow you unlimited number of characters. Etsy only gives you 20 for your shop name. So a lot of times people have this really nice, cool name for their Facebook business, but they can't get it shrunk down to fit into Etsy. That was one of the things I did. Or you pick a popular name, like Kats Creations. I thought at the time, there can't be that many. Oh yes, there was. Enough so that I had to change it and turn it into Kats Creations 777, and then that would evolve into KatsCreationsNMore later. So just weird stuff that I can show you. But yeah, that's opening again January 1st, but you can take advantage of the Christmas sale I have running right now, which is giving you about $54 off. It's normally $17 a month, but right now I'm doing yearly memberships for $150. Yeah, I think it would have normally been $204. But that's only available on my website, which is KatsCreationsNMore.com. So if you're interested, you can sign up now. Otherwise, January, we'll be doing the monthly ones. Okay, ta-da! So here's what it looks like now. Ta-da! Okay, now I'm gonna go around to the outside and just add my tails because we're gonna embellish this one. You're not gonna see half bows and a bunch of other stuff, but we are gonna add the tails because we want to pop in a little bit more of that red color. So I'm going to go in and just add these to my outside 12. And these are cut to 13-inch pieces because we're going a little deeper, a little more elevated on the top. So we need something that we can get to. So I'm just putting these wherever I have my outside Deco mesh pieces. So we got to tone down some of the white. Otherwise it just looks too, I don't know, it needs something. This one is way over here. So I just take them, kind of put these in right where I've added my Deco mesh piece, and then I'm kind of fanning them out. So it draws the eye out so it looks larger than what it is.
Oh, hey, Sandra Pizzo is on here. She said, looking forward to starting the private group. My Christmas present for my husband. So
yeah, I saw that. I was like, oh, she finally joined yesterday, I think, because I had sent an email to the only email address I had. So the good news is that you can change the email address. There's really no need for me to correspond to your email unless you email me personally. The only thing that I need email for is payment. So if there's a glitch in the payment, like your credit card's expired or you get a new card,
right.
I need to be able to reach out to you. So generally that's the only reason. Okay. Making sure I'm not hitting the inside ones, just the outside ones. Because I have a couple inside ones on the outside. And I might go back in and add some to these just to give it some visual interest. Because it's not looking very candy cane-esque right now. It will. Trust me. We've done this already today. A bunch of times. Right?
Thank you, Julie. She said, ladies, Cats group is well worth the money. It's a great group of ladies. It is really a good group of ladies.
I love our community.
Lola West said, first time seeing you, enjoying. Lola, let us know what city and state you're from or where you're from.
You might find a creative here that might be in your same city. This is how I've met my local crafters up here, is through the Facebook Lives.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'll have someone will be like, oh, you're from
Melody
Hesperia.
And
Or, yeah. And I know where those cities are. I'm like, okay. So now when we all head over to Shenandoah for a field trip, we just put that out to all the local people. Hey, you want to go shopping together?
Yep.
Okay. Couple more.
Yeah, so Judy, you can either go to her website, which I posted at the bottom, and you can pay $150 up front and pays you for a whole year. Or like she said, in January, she's starting back up the monthly.
Yes, because that's when
$17
we
a
will
month.
start what we call the basics. So we go over everything, and then there's the one thing that most of our private group newbies liked when they first started was the Deco Mesh basic inventory list. Because I tell you, here's a good base to have in your inventory, and then from there you can supplement.
Yeah.
So here's a good base. Here's where to get the good prices. This is about how much it's going to cost you. You're going to get free shipping. Mm-hmm. And then you also get all the discounts from all the people like Kringle Designs, Jane's Front Door Decor, Shore Life Creations. I'm sure there's going to be a couple people I forget.
Lola says, I live in Greenbrier, Arkansas. Cold here tonight. Perfect for curling up with hot tea and craft watching.
Ooh, that sounds fun.
Yeah, a lot of the gals, they cast their phone to their TV and they watch on the big screen.
Mm-hmm. I wish we could do that. I need to do that. The older I get, the harder it is for me to see. So, okay.
Tea sounds good to me.
Tea sounds good right about now.
Yeah.
Okay. So, there's that to the outside. So, I have 2 pieces left. So, I'm just going to go in. I have a couple pieces right here at the bottom that are part of the bottom trio. So I'm just gonna pop. I'll have to cut one more piece. I'm gonna do the candy cane piece here. Then we're gonna do this one there, and I have one more candy cane piece. And then this way it'll allow me to embellish these because we were dealing with a thicker wreath.
Right.
Because basically my bow is sitting on the top 3.
Well, that's a good question, Kathy. She said, are those in the private group going to be doing a Secret Santa this year?
No, not this year, because we would have already started.
Yeah.
We did do that last year, and then I was thinking, I'm like, do I want to do that this year?
It's a little too late to start.
Yeah, it's too late to start. And so many people were impacted by finances and, just extra expenses. I just thought now would not be a good time to do that. So we'll see what 2021 does. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I loved our Secret Santa. We did Secret Santas 2018 and 2019.
Yeah.
That was fun.
And we'll probably do it again next year.
I think we will, because even if COVID is still going, at that stage of the game, we will already know how to manage through things.
Yeah.
Hopefully. Just so many people were hit hard. I mean, there's so many businesses closing right now.
Yeah.
I just don't want to ask people to. And it was strictly volunteer. I was just trying to be sensitive to people's situations. So, next year, for sure. Because next year, COVID won't, it'll be a thing, I think, but it won't be a huge thing. I'm going to put, believe it or not, no, I was gonna put another one right here next to the sign, and I have one here, but I think I'm gonna embellish more. Okay, so I know this kind of looks funky right now. Now we need to embellish. So let me hold this up so you can see. Got it?
Got it, yep.
Okay. So that's there. Let me move these so they're not here.
Sharon Hyatt said, my first time, but I've been designing and selling for about 8 years. Awesome. I'm in Greer, South Carolina. I look forward to joining in January.
Very nice.
And then Joan, I just commented to you. The yearly cost for the group is $150. If you go to her KatsCreationsNMore.com website and go down to the bottom, it shows you how to join up for the year.
You need to bring a little sign. We had a sign that sat up there, and we painted the door and changed out the door this year. Okay, so embellishments can be anything you want. Obviously, you guys know my theme is candy canes, so we got to stick to the whole candy cane peppermint looking thing. So anything that's red and white, it could even be stuff that's red and white with touches of green. So we have these fun balls, not these ones. I just threw them in there because they were in my, I have a giant, how big is that tub in the garage that just houses ornaments?
At least 24 by 36.
So
At
yeah,
least that
2 foot
big.
by 3 foot by
By
2 feet
2 foot,
deep.
yeah.
And all it is filled with ornaments in it. So, and then I won't save these. Those will all go away. But we'll take these, and now we're gonna kind of pop these into some of these spaces. I don't think I'll do it that way.
Yeah.
Maybe those two. I like the red one though. I think I'm gonna do the red one, and then I'll take these and put these on the outside. But outside close to where I can see them. So I just stick things in places to see if I like the placement. So.
Lisa said, hi, I live in Lawrenceville, Georgia. The private group, what time of day are they? I work during the day.
Okay, so number one, even if you can't make the dates and times that are available right now, replay is always available. I mean, always available. As long as you stay a member, you can always go back and watch the replay.
Yep.
But it's Sundays at 3 Pacific, which is 5
Central.
and 6 Eastern. And then it's Mondays. That usually, it will start rolling into, in January, the business class /
Right.
yeah, business class.
Creative class.
Mondays
At
are
5
business
p.m.
classes. So that starts 5 p.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. Central, 8 p.m. Eastern. So if those times don't work, again, catch the replay whenever it's available. If you have a question and that's like, it's a burning question, like, wow, I was kind of hoping to catch, the Sunday and ask you questions about something on the Sunday, just reach out to me. The one thing that I do for private group members is you can message me, and I respond to my messages, as quickly as possible. If I'm not sleeping, I'm always on my phone.
So Lisa, are you Central Time? Because Georgia, I think, is right close to the cutoff. I think you're Eastern. Because I think between Mississippi and Georgia is the time lane. So I think you're Eastern.
So whatever your time zone is. See? What song?
Yeah, Joy to the World, isn't it?
Yes, it is Joy to the World.
Lisa's
Okay.
Eastern. Okay, so Sundays it would be 6 p.m. your time, and Mondays it would be 8 p.m.
It's a cute clock. That's how we know it's like every hour on the hour, because it changes the song it plays. Let's see. That's supposed to go there. Hang tight.
Michelle said, oh my God, you look good. I'm glad you're feeling better.
Thank you. Considering that we have been decorating nonstop, I kid you not, nonstop,
Last week.
from like 7:30 in the morning. Well, we have coffee.
Not 7:30, yeah.
We have coffee. We do our devotions, and
9:30
then
probably.
we start. Right?
Yeah.
Yes. This needs to go Hold on a red one. Right here.
The glue sheet is a drying.
The glue is drying because I had it on the wrong one. So I'm taking the red and white. These go on the candy cane striped ones. I'm trying not to put too many of them together. I only have 5, so I'll use all 5. It doesn't matter. There's no rhyme or reason because it's all going to get, you're going to see it keeps getting thicker and thicker and you're like, whoa, stop a bit. No, we're just going to keep going. So I'm going to plop this one right here. And I could have done the other one right here, but it's okay. There's plenty of bulbs. Plenty.
Yep.
Plenty, I'd say. Look. See, and here, what is it? Joanns? And these ones are not from Joanns, just everything from here down. $14.99. So 100 pieces of bulbs for $14. And these are what decorated my Christmas trees in the front.
What's your question? Judy said, how long will the annual payment option be available? Is that through the end of the year?
Just through the end of the year. Yeah, and then I'll change it back in 2021. So you have
Very good,
a way
Judy.
to
So
the
if you're
end of the year.
married, you can ask your husband for a year subscription.
Yeah, for Christmas, right?
Yep.
So I'm just going to take some of these that are just, I love unusual ornaments. So anything that has like a weird, cool looking pattern to it, we're going to stick those in there. There is...
I had that other box over there too.
The what?
There's another box, big box of
Oh,
ornaments.
I know. This one?
Yes.
See, this one also was $14.99. But you can see how many of them are gone.
Yeah.
No, I was looking for my little bags. Like, oh, they're right here. Okay, so these are my favorite picks from Hobby Lobby this year. And sadly, they're all out. So you can be creative and just pull them all apart. Obviously, fun, foamy candy canes. These are going to, I have to cut them down. But you pull them apart because there's 4 of them in one pick. And how much? I had 1, 2, 3. These were originally when Hobby Lobby had them. Sometimes Hobby Lobby still has these available. Depends on your Hobby Lobby. $3.99, so they're 50% off right now, so $2. And you get 4 picks. So these are going down around the edge of my sign. So like in here. Because we've got to have candy canes if it's a candy cane wreath. The peppermint balls are cute. But we're going to embellish with
Kathy,
these.
if you're already on the yearly plan, once it gets close to being expired, you just repay for another yearly plan. Mm-hmm. If that's what you want.
Yep, and I'll let you know. Like, hey, you know, you're, it's getting, you know, as of next month, your yearly membership expires. Would you like to just renew? And most people renew. They just say, okay, thanks. Because it rolls around back to the same time when the yearly membership's back on sale again.
Gail says, I'm going to attempt a garland next year. You should attempt one this year.
No, she had to do 2 trees.
That's true.
So I will show you the garland. I need the price tag off of the sticker without destroying the pick. So I'm just going to leave my sticker on there because he's like...
You're not going to see it. Yeah.
Well, no, it just now fell off. So I'm going to stick these on either side so I can show you what we did. See, we just went ahead and added these, we added that ball. Okay. Those wind up in the trash can. We're going to add some of our bigger picks. Hobby Lobby again. These were $2.99, which made them $1.50 when they had them. I couldn't find them. Our Hobby Lobby is done for Christmas. Sad to say. I think the only thing they have is garland, which if you guys are looking for a great deal, go buy the 9-foot garland because you will use that throughout the year for table runners, lantern swags, corner swags. all kinds of stuff you just would never think to use this for. Let me go ahead and finish adding some more balls to the outside.
Carol, yeah, if you're on a yearly plan and you're getting close to it, yeah, you should get an email saying to re-up.
Okay, I need one to figure. I need the ones in the center. So I always pop the little ends off because they have a tendency, if I try to wire them in by those parts, they snap off. So I'm just coming in and adding some more sparkle. Drop that back in. I need to come back over. Okay. That was interesting. Oh, there's some fun shapes at the bottom. So we'll add another one of these over here. So I'm just filling in some of my outside spots with some fun bulbs, fun balls. And I'm not gonna do every spot. Wow, and that was a lot of glue. And that's the thing. So Gorilla Glue. And they'll tell you about high temperature and low temperature Gorilla Glue. So if you really want it to stay on, you want to use it at the highest temperature and then let it dry. If you use it at a low temperature, it sticks, but doesn't stick as well. Okay.
Lisa, her glue pot is pretty old. It's a couple years old. It was a 6-inch Surebonder glue pot, or a 7-inch. And now they only make them like 4 inches.
This was the old
but
one.
They still work good.
I've had this
So it's Surebonder.
How long have I had that?
About 2 years.
2017. So yeah, 3 years. So I'm just going around even spots where I don't have Deco mesh. I'm just adding ornaments to that.
Picture of pics in that baggie too, little candy cane ones.
Yeah, I know, but I'm looking for some bigger balls. Like I'll need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 bigger balls. If you could spare me, like you know which ones I'm talking, like palm-sized ones? Palm-sized balls. So while he's doing that, I'm going to come in and add some fun little peppermint picks. And I'm just gonna kind of take these and tuck them in. Just so that we have some little candy picks, make it a little bit fun. It just kind of like, you really want someone to look at the wreath and go, okay, that's a candy cane wreath. But not crazy overdoing it. So another thing Hobby Lobby also carries is the ornaments that look like these. Of course, now they don't have any available because everything is sold out. But start looking at things like if you want to do a candy cane theme, then, pick up the ones, I think you get like 12 or 16 in a box for like $9. So I am going to add, where do I want to add this one? I probably should have thought about that right here. Up towards the top. I think Steve probably thought, well, there's no way she's going to use all of the balls. But I don't think he realized the size in which I was doing this. So I'm going to come in here and add some more peppermints. No. I'm just looking. Did you get those? Oh, perfect. Thank you. So see, he brings me a whole bunch of different ones. So they all just come in a big box and they're all different. So I'm just gonna go around the outside and I'm gonna fill the big ones. And we'll keep turning. Did I knock one of those off, Steve? No?
Yeah.
Thanks.
Yeah, Nancy, you can get Gorilla Glue sticks at Walmart, Michaels, Home Depot, Amazon.
I like them at Amazon because you can order 2 45 pack. I want to say they're like $25 for that many.
Robin, this one is actually going up for Christmas on our front door.
It really is. It's the first time, honestly, the first time I've ever made a wreath for ourselves. But once you see what we did to the front, it's like, it's insane, crazy. It's probably like the biggest I think we've gone above and beyond. Okay, so now, because I said there were some really cool shapes in here. Let me show you. So look, do you see what's in there?
Oh yeah, bold.
A Christmas ball. But can't really use that one. Why? Because it's a candy cane wreath.
Lynn said, don't weaken and sell this to anybody.
I know. To make him happy, I did make him a bear wreath for the mantle. So he has a bear wreath. So what I'm doing is I'm just taking, alternating colors and textures. And then, let me show you. Did I do it here? Yeah. Hold on.
Hi Anna. Said no problem, so late. We'll watch replay. Cat's doing better.
Thanks. I don't want it to fall off the counter. So what I'm doing is like, if there's a white ball, then I'm adding some red. If there's red, then if there's white, then I'll obviously add red to it. And I'm just filling these in. Yeah, just different sizes, different shapes. And you're just filling in and adding more color.
You're loving all the red.
Right? Because remember how white it was before?
Gail, yes, you should make one for your front door. She said there's an empty command hook on her front door.
That means you need to fill it. Yeah, this would be me putting this up on my Etsy shop and then it sells and I'm like, now I don't have any bulbs for my front. Now I can't make one. Like you can't replicate it. Because these are all just like the leftovers from everything that I've used this year. So I just want to show you how, and you should, as a wreath maker, if this is your business, this is your calling card on your front door. You should be advertising. People should want to walk up to your door and go, oh my God, who'd you pay to do your door? That looks amazing. And then you can go, well, no, I do it. You could charge people, to rent your decor. You come out and you do their home, because I envision people doing that a lot next year. People will be charging and saying, oh my God, your house looks amazing. Could you come do that to my house? Then you just need to decide,
did you want a business card on the corner?
Yeah. Did you want to rent the decor just for the look? You don't want to keep it, or do you want to buy it? And then of course you need to allocate your time, because that's one thing that I think we fail to estimate is the amount of time that it's going to take for you to put your designs together. And I'm trying really hard not to stick my hand in the glue. I have it at a temperature where it keeps it melted, but not hot. Right. Not hot enough to burn.
Anna, yeah, you're about right. Everybody's Hobby Lobby is pretty much picked clean.
It is. Unless it's a far away Hobby Lobby. where maybe there's not much there, like not much foot
I
traffic.
think you're pretty much done, huh?
I'm getting there. Okay, remember the garland?
Mm-hmm.
It's gotta do the same thing. So, I'm adding more. Always more. Always more. So I'm just filling. Just so that you have, like, things are non-shiny, things are sparkly, things are glittery, things are not glittery. It's just different textures. Like these have the woven rope on them. Let's see. I don't know where he's gonna go. Let me go down. There's one there. I'm thinking about him. Let me grab these last two. And I have, I think, 2 more bulbs on the back that I haven't put in. There's one here and there's one
You
here.
gonna put one in the bow?
Huh? What?
Are you gonna put one in the bow? I'm not sure.
That's what the jingle bell's for. That's what the jingle bell's for. See, so you guys can see all the way around now. So sometimes you can make, you know, do little trios. You can even go smaller balls. Don't be afraid, you know, to mix and match different colors, different textures. Wow, this one had a lot of glue in there. Okay. What?
Good.
Okay. Give it time. Oh. These are the 2 I needed. Wow. That one just snapped the whole top right off. Now I can't get the end off. So what questions do you guys have that I can answer for you as you guys sit here and watch me finish doing the last little embellishment pieces? See, here's all my glue.
Yeah.
It's just like, just throw that back in there.
Alright.
Remelt. Right now? Questions? Anything?
Loving the large size of this beautiful wreath. Very cute, looking gorgeous.
I don't even know what the finished size is going to be. I wanted to go big because we're going big in 2020. But I also didn't want to worry about what size box would this fit in, because look at the height. This would be like a 10-inch.
It's about 7.
You think?
Yeah.
But look how fun these are. They even have snowflakes in them.
Yeah.
I need white. And then I need a red ball right there. And then I'm done. And then I'll finish the bow. There we go. Red. Last one. Last ball. I hope that we'll have to put this on a wreath hanger. Oh, it won't. This is going on our
It's going
security
Yeah,
gate.
I'll have to zip tie it to the back. This
Yeah,
size.
it's gonna have to get zip tied multiple times because it's pretty heavy. Okay. Grab these little ones. You notice that there's one that's flat? Like literally, it's flat.
Oh,
It's got a divot in it. You can
Interesting.
still use those. You just put the ugly side down when you're gluing them.
Deborah, this is an evergreen wreath that she added.
Isn't this
Deco
hard to
mission
believe?
into
This started off as an evergreen base. Exactly. Let me put 2 more of these guys in towards the bottom. I can hear the
Yeah.
Evergreen.
Yep.
Creaky. What do you guys think so far, though? Do you think it came out better than you thought? Similar to what you
Especially
thought?
starting as an evergreen.
Right.
Brenda said, waiting for some brilliant person to invent stringless glue.
Right? Oh, and then somebody said there was a cold glue gun. I looked that up. I didn't find anything for a cold glue gun. Unless it just shoots out just like regular glue.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just going to use that one the way it is. I just like finding little things, little hidden gems. That's why you never get breakable bolts. Is because you just never know. No, I like it like that. Let me add one more over here. It's my trios. Glue threads. Okay. Then we're just gonna add the jingle bell to the center because they have these at Dollar Tree. The metal bells. That's gonna go right in the center. So I'm just gonna add my glue. And add that right to the center. And I think it's pretty. It's all done. Okay, you guys ready? Oh, wait. I thought of something else.
Hey, what?
Steve's like, oh.
Yeah, I'm not sure if I like it. Those are tall.
Just give it a second. Just give it some time. Because I can make these ones work. So they're not so tall. So we can make them. Look. Because I was trying to think of what I added to the last ones. Hang on. Steve's like, no, don't put it in there. Yes, put it in there. Yes. Hold on. All gotta be about Peppermint. He hated it every time today when we were decorating. I went back into the garage and I'd come out with something else. Look what I found. Let's use these.
Susan said, very elegant. I love it. Kat said, I can't wait to watch the replay. Deborah asked, when you use an evergreen wreath, do you follow the 10 outside ruffles and the 8 inside?
Normally, I think on this one, I did 12 on the outside. And I did 6 on the inside. I just kind of spaced them every so often. It didn't really have a rule because there's some people who do 8 on the inside and then 10 on the outside. It's whatever works for you. Whatever's going to give you the look that you're looking for, then by all means, do that. Okay, we'll take this one off. Just don't want to step on a bulb. Okay, guys, ready? See what it looks like? Okay, here it goes. It's heavy. The hanger on the door works. Okay. Hang on, I gotta reposition. Get that all looking pretty. Pull this guy up so we can see our sign. Gotta have all your points pointing. Take all your glue threads out. All the stuff that was laying down as we were putting things up. there.
Lynn says beautiful. Cheryl said beautiful. Lynn said very beautiful. Fran said gorgeous. Julie Black said wow.
See?
Jennifer's gorgeous as usual. Karen said I love this. It's beautiful.
Thank you. See, and I think, and why does it keep shifting? Because I don't have it sitting right on the
Yeah, it's
table.
probably not centered right.
Yeah. But there you guys go. Another design. Hard to believe that started off with a 24-inch evergreen base.
I know, huh?
Because you just have
Little hints of it.
just the little pops of the evergreen here and there, which is super fun to have, you know, just popping out here and there. And we didn't cover it completely. You can still tell that there's a darkness, a depth to the design. So, yikes. This is a 36-inch door. So I'm guessing
Probably 26.
this is 36 from here to here.
That's true. Probably
How
28.
far in? Like 3 inches in, 3 inches
Yeah.
in. It's probably 33 inches. See, I don't have to ship it. That'd be a little too hard to ship.
Gail said that would look amazing on my green door. You have my address. Oh well.
Funny. I'd be happy to walk you through it on a Zoom call. But
Gail said, incredible cat, beautiful.
nice. Thank you. So next week Friday we're going to be doing, and I'll show you the sign. We're going to be doing a winter wreath because there's some people that will keep their door decor up or add a wreath to their front door. Obviously stuff like this. I don't know if you could get away with this. I probably could get away with it. I might leave it up all the way through winter. If I changed out the sign, I could almost go Valentine's Day too. See what I'm thinking? Okay, so let me show you some things that are coming up. So this will be our sign for next Friday's winter wreath. So we're gonna do blue, silver, gray, and white will all be the base. I haven't decided if we're doing Deco mesh or we're doing grapevine yet. So, but that's the design for winter. And then look, I don't know why I got this up. Here's some fun signs that are coming up for Valentine's Day. So these all came from Three Birds Nest Co. And Steve can put the address there. These are her designs. I'm going with smaller signs this year because for some reason the signs are okay, but I want to go bigger bows. I want to add more to embellishments, more fun things. So we'll be doing this one. What is this? Mm-hmm. This is a
6x6.
6x8. 6x8. So 6x8 size. This one is an 8-inch round, so it's Happy Valentine's Day with hearts and X's. And then I just got this in today. There's the welcome. So this is a vertical, hold on a sec, 6x12 size. So these are all new designs for this year. There's the Hello Love, same thing, 6x12. And then, look, St. Patrick's Day. I like doing not so much St. Patrick's Day as an Irish blessing or an Irish welcome because those will sell. They have a tendency of selling more because people can leave them up all year round. And then look at this fun sign, Farm Fresh Eggs.
Oh, that's cute.
From Happy Hands. So we'll be doing some more farmhouse themes. But look, if you just plan it right, you could almost tuck in.
Almost, yeah.
If the lettering was white, but look. See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Sometimes
Instead of
it's
ribbon,
just
you
a
have
matter-
hearts. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean it's still candy canes. You can change out the bow and then just pop that in there, and you have a universal wreath.
Nancy?
So, things to think of.
Nancy asks, what do you use as the wreath hanger? We have hooks or screws. A lot of times we have door hangers from Hobby Lobby or wherever.
Yeah, and if you guys didn't catch last Monday's creative guest spot,
In the private group though, right?
no, it was in the public.
Oh, in the public.
Yeah, it's the box. They basically showed you.
Her name
How
is
to-
Kathy too.
Yeah, her name's Kathy. They basically show you how to take just a plain Dollar Tree wreath frame or
Hanger.
the hanger and paint it. So you could paint red and white stripes on this with gold leaf filigree, and then you could add a really nice embellishment to the top. Check out that video. It's Monday of this week, and she shows you how to do these and how to put that there. But you could, for our demo, it's just a screw
It's a screw. Yeah.
on the prop door, because it just makes it easier for me to hang rather than trying to, you know, make sure this lines up correctly. But hopefully you guys enjoyed it. That's pretty much all I have for you, and I will see you Friday next Friday, same time, 5 p.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. Central, 8 p.m. Eastern. Got to get into my routine again. And hopefully you guys like this design. And I'll talk to you soon. Have a great weekend, everyone. Bye-bye.